This morning, dozens of low-performing schools, including several right here in mid-Michigan, get removed from a watch list requiring state oversight. Plus, the holiday season officially kicks off tonight in Lansing with the 41st annual Silver Bells in the city. What you need to know before you head downtown.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News this morning.
Good morning. Today is Friday, November 21st. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Megan Vaselli. Kirk has the day off. 6 News is here for you with this morning's top stories. But before that, here's Katie with your forecast first.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
This morning's forecast can pretty much just be summed up with one word, and it's ew. It's still misty out there. It's cold, temperatures in the 40s with drizzle. Just isn't a good forecast. Plus, there's a little bit of a breeze around 5 to 10 miles per hour, so it gives us a few degrees off for a wind chill, but more importantly, it just kind of blows that mist all around. Mist that you can't even see on the radar because it's so low to the ground. We do have some changes coming up in the forecast, though, and it includes sunshine, so bear with me. We're going to talk about better weather coming up in a little bit.
New fallout this morning after President Trump threatened several Democratic lawmakers with arrest and even death following a video they posted online calling on the military to ignore illegal orders. As Jared Hill reports, this comes as the president is set to host the soon-to-be mayor of New York City, while world leaders look over his administration's peace proposal to end Russia's war in Ukraine.
You can refuse illegal order.
It's a video that sparked new controversy in Washington and threats from the president.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law.
6 congressional Democrats, all veterans and former national security officials, prompted by concerns over the administration's deadly strikes on suspected drug boats in the Caribbean and deployment of National Guard troops in American cities. President Trump on social media accused them of seditious behavior punishable by death and reposted a comment saying they should be hanged before writing "lock them up."
To suggest and encourage that active duty service members defy the chain of command is a very dangerous thing for sitting members of Congress to do, and they should be held accountable.
The Democrats are seeking extra security. Michigan Senator Elissa Slotkin says she received hundreds of death threats yesterday.
I'm not going to shut up because Donald Trump is threatening me.
Meanwhile, a tone of cooperation as President Trump prepares to meet New York City's mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani, a Democratic socialist he's dubbed a communist.
I have many disagreements with the president, and I believe that we should be relentless and pursue all avenues and all meetings that could make our city affordable.
The focus on America's largest city as Ukraine's president says he's received a Trump-backed plan to help end Russia's invasion of Ukraine. In it, reportedly calls for Ukraine to give up weapons and territory in exchange for security assurances. Jared Hill, CBS News.
This morning, we've learned the tech giant behind a massive data center proposal in Howell Township is Meta, the owner of Facebook and Instagram. Our media partners at MLive report trustee Bob Wilson confirmed the news after meeting with Meta's land crew both in person and over Zoom. The data center's development team has not publicly disclosed the tech giant it's working for, which left many people calling for more transparency. Van Gilder Farms owns the land the proposed center would be built on and will only say that a Fortune 100 tech firm is behind the project. Stay with 6 News as we continue to follow this developing story. This morning, a new Michigan School Index report reveals nearly 70 schools have showed enough improvement to be removed from a watch list that requires state oversight. The state's Department of Education must run the Michigan School Index each year. It's used to help identify schools that need extra support to boost student achievement, attendance, and graduation rates. Results from the 2024-25 school year show 68 schools met the department's graduation and performance-based benchmarks. That means those schools, including several in both the Lansing and Jackson districts, will no longer receive extra support from the state. This morning, 6 News has learned Lansing city officials narrowed down the potential Mod Pod locations to just 5. This comes after a series of meetings to plan out the details, including where the tiny homes should go. Earlier this year, the city bought 50 Mod Pods as a way to help people struggling with homelessness get back on their feet. The list of potential locations includes the former Warming House and ice skating rink on Washington, the former Chavez School on West Barnes, as well as Comstock, Hunter, and Reasoner parks. City officials chose them based on factors like location, size, cost, and water accessibility. 2 additional meetings now scheduled for next month to get that list of 5 down to 1. The day has finally arrived for the 41st annual Silver Bells in the City. More than 40,000 people are expected to pack the streets of downtown Lansing tonight to take part in this holiday season welcoming celebration. Each year, many families look forward to this tradition, which includes the Electric Light Parade. That starts at 6 o'clock tonight at the corner of Lenawee and South Washington Streets. Then after the parade, it's the tree lighting ceremony at the state capitol, accompanied by a drone and fireworks show. The fun continues tomorrow morning with a 5K set to start at 9 o'clock. The City of Jackson also kicking off the holiday season tonight with its 34th annual parade. At 6 o'clock, floats adorned with twinkling lights will travel through Michigan Avenue and into the downtown area. Santa and Mrs. Claus will make their annual appearance in the parade, meeting with kids afterwards at Flagstar Bank. If you can't make it to the parade tonight, don't worry. The celebration continues tomorrow with Christmas in the City, an afternoon filled with festive activities.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Silver Bells in the City should have better weather than what we're waking up to this morning. It is still misty, it's damp, and it's cold. And honestly, if I didn't have work, I probably would have hit the snooze button a few more times. If you can, stay in until we get later on in the day because temperatures are just getting going this morning, starting at 44 in Lansing. You go farther south, though, and you see that bubble of warmer air. Now, that's wrapping into the system that's over towards Kansas and Nebraska. But it does hit a bit of a wall. That happens where you have that clearing up towards Minnesota and Wisconsin. And we are right in the dividing line between the two as it extends to the east. While we still have clouds for now, and we still for much of the day will be seeing them, it looks like the worst of the rain is going to stay away from us. We still have that drizzle though, and that's why we have yellow pause for the beginning of the day. Mr. Gibbs and Hush can just stay there, maybe curl up in a blanket too. The 40s, not the warmest temperatures, but this afternoon we'll be back towards the mid to upper 40s. That should be enough combined with drying air to get rid of the drizzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll totally be fine by the time the parade comes.
And it's not going to be freezing. That's
Right.
the most important thing.
That is the most important thing.
So cold last year.
Yeah.
Oh, this year's is way better. 40s by parade time.
I'm not having fun if I'm too hot or if I'm too cold. It doesn't matter what we're doing.
Gotta have that Goldilocks zone.
Yeah, I'm very dramatic, very particular.
You're like a tropical fish. You have
Yes.
standards, and finally the
Yep.
temperature's living up to it.
Yes, standards. Thank you. Coming up, the Lansing School District decides whether to accept safety and mental health funding from the state. We're diving into the details in our What's on the Web segment.